Hello and welcome to my new channel, The Whispers of Your Heart. So if you want to skip the intro, you can go in the description box. You will find a timestamp for the beginning of your reading. So I started a channel in French about a year ago, and I was called to broaden the scale of what I have to share, and so I decided to create a new channel in English. So my English isn't perfect. I am a native speaker, but I've been living in France for a very, very long time, and I speak English less and less. Every couple of weeks I have a chat with my dad, and that's about it most of the time. I used to be an English teacher, but I no longer am. So forgive me if sometimes I stumble on a word or I mispronounce something, or if I hesitate. And what's funny is that when I do my readings in French, very often the words come to me in English and I have to translate them into French. But anyway, so that's for that. And I also wanted to tell you that my readings are not here to tell you your fortune, but to help you and guide you along your path, and to help you grow, help you heal, change, transform, fulfill your goals, your life, and every time try to support you also and understand why you are facing certain challenges, what's blocking you, and at times I will even be able to share some advice to help you unblock situations and improve your life in general. Of course, you can check your moon sign, your rising sign, and sometimes I will also tell you to check your north and south node signs. In mid-month readings, you will have timestamps in the description box. I don't know yet if I will be doing weekly readings. I might not, but at least for mid-month readings and monthly readings, you will have timestamps. So this is what I had to share, and now I hope you enjoy your reading, and please, of course, like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I will see you immediately for your reading. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-February reading. So we're going to start with what I call the active energies, and it's peculiar because it seems to be a time where you're going to have to put a lot of reflection and introspection to make room for something new and something bigger. You seem to be currently dealing with a kind of mistake you may have made. Perhaps you used poor judgment regarding a situation. Whatever the situation, it can be something small, something big that impacts a whole life. And perhaps you've made some choices that weren't right for you out of a need for security or anything else. And the problem is, this has led to unpleasantness in your life. You could have been hurt without expecting it. You could have lost trust in yourself, confidence, and now is the time where you need to focus on what you truly desire and see how you can put things into action, into motion, by gaining a higher perspective and by reconciling with yourself. Because that's important, because it's as if you have been doing one thing and your heart has been asking, calling for something else, and those two things are totally opposite. And that is the cause of whatever mistake, deception, disruption is currently bothering you. It may have also taxed your health, but you need to take this time to pause and understand that maybe what you want might need a bit of patience. But go towards it regardless, because that is what you truly want. And in the meantime, appreciate every instant, every moment, what the earth is giving you. Smell the flowers, look at the sky. Okay, if it's grey, do something else. Or you might enjoy looking at the clouds or listening to the rain. But appreciate also this moment of calm, because you're going to gain a lot of clarity here and going to start getting what you need, what you want, sorry. But it does require perseverance, a bit of patience, because not everything is going to come exactly when you want it. But once you step into that new energy, once you reconcile with yourself, which might take a bit of time, you're going to get some very good news. And that is going to be a pointer. It's going to, like a kind of sign that will be telling you, you see, you are right to listen to your heart, because that's when the good things start to happen. And you know it because you've probably experienced it in the past, but your fear might have been making you step back. So, places, areas for healing and transformation in this period of time. So I had 3 cards. So we have the teasing card. I'm sorry, they're in French. Okay. We have betrayal. And we have doubt. So what this is telling me here is that you've probably had an inkling, a sneak peek into what would be great for you. Or perhaps you had a short but enlightening moment where you felt everything was going the right way for you. But then doubt started creeping in, and something could have caused a kind of betrayal. This can be yourself betraying yourself by not living to your own standards, by not going towards what you want. And self-doubt, and also doubt about other people, about your worth, about what you deserve, are all part of this game in a way. And that's what you're called to heal at the present moment. You need to overcome these fears, and you need to trust not only yourself, but also that you deserve what you wish for, as long as it comes from a place of love, as long as it comes from your heart's desire. Everything will fall into place. But obviously, when you doubt, you create this negative energy that works against you. What else do we have? Okay, we have the crystals. And that is telling you that you have the potential to use all your knowledge from this life, from your past lives, that you can reclaim all these things to gain a bigger perspective about something that is calling you, something that has been lost in time or at some point in time. And it's going to help you work towards your goals, and it's going to give you in a kind of inner knowledge of what you need to do. So what is calling you at the present time? Okay, we have the sacred mountain. And it's interesting because there is a kind of, as I said, a kind of empty period, not empty, with as in nothing is happening, but a time where you need this time that needs to be taken to readjust, to reconcile, and to prepare yourself for the next step. And the sacred mountain is just about that, because it's asking you to take a path, a road, which can be a metaphorical one, of course. Yeah, you don't have to put on your shoes and go walking towards the top of the mountain. You can, of course, but you don't have to. And walk that road until you get that higher perspective. And that is exactly what you need. And it's interesting because the crystals card is number 16, which makes 7 when you add them up. 25, that's 7 also. And there's something very spiritual here, a side of you which you perhaps need to reconnect to. And by gaining this higher perspective, you're going to understand, it's going to clarify the vision, and you will be receiving all these gifts from the past, from your ancestors, from your past experiences, and knowing exactly how to use them. And what else do we have? Jupiter, and that's another 7. Abundance. So it's important for you to understand that you are called towards something bigger. And I know because, well, it's the first one I'm doing in English for you, but I've had my channel in French for about a year, and that has been coming up regularly for Scorpio. So some of you might have already stepped into that place, but a lot of you are still going back and forth. And now Jupiter is calling you for concrete and steady action towards the greatness that is calling you. And to embody abundance, even if you don't feel it, by knowing it is there for you to be taken, by knowing that you are protected, because Jupiter is a card of luck and protection. You really need to step into that idea and don't become despondent whenever things don't work out exactly the way you want them to, or as fast as you would like them to. But now there's something pushing you, and you need to go there. You need to go and find the clarity that perhaps you lacked so far. And to me, as we did have this idea of reconciling all your parts, that is also what is going to help you. So whenever you know that there's a discrepancy between your heart and between what you're doing, it means it needs to be changed. The challenge. Okay, so I got 2 cards here again. The Gathering and Greatness. Now, this is very insisting again, and it's funny because all of the readings have been working this way. So it's talking about something solid, that's something strong, a strong relationship, and perhaps that can be the relationship with yourself. Something is brewing currently, and you need to put all the pieces together to be ready for that. And you need to keep working towards improving what needs to be improved, working towards your goal, and working towards something that means more to you, that is going to lead you to that personal greatness. And it's telling you that, okay, there may be some mistakes that cannot be changed, but it doesn't matter, just let go. Others that may be changed, but you'll know, and keep going. Just keep going with not stubbornness, but with faith and with this inner knowing of what is calling you. And then you will see a turn in events that is going to be quite drastic. There could be also coming your way, an important relationship, but you need to be ready for that too. What's the positive outcome? Okay, so we have the Six of Roses. And it's interesting because, so it is positive, but it's the War of the Roses. And there are two things. So either there's a total breakup that might happen, but that is exactly what you need, which is a real blessing. It's not even a blessing in disguise. It's just a pure blessing. But mostly what I see is the reconciliation with yourself again. And the roses are also like cups, and so they are everything that relates to the heart. And you're no longer going to have this conflict within you. And that is the best outcome you could get. What other message do we have? Fear. So, and that means that you needn't fear. You are protected. And ask for help. You will receive help. And the more you release your fears, the more you will receive. And that's very important. It's really important to step into this feeling of trust and faith in what's in store for you and in yourself. And one last card around abundance. Okay, so we have energetically pure foods. But these foods can be food, what you eat, but also spiritual, okay? And you need to, in either way, nourish yourself with things that are going to increase your energy, heighten your vibration, and help you gain more focus, more energy, more efficiency, and in turn, all that is going to attract what you desire towards you. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Well, I hope I will be seeing you very soon. And in the meantime, goodbye.